Miss Kobayashi, hey!
Oh, hey Tohru, what's up?
I came by to tell you how overjoyed I am that you got the position.
Thanks, I didn't think I'd get it, considering I don't have much wrestling experience, but hey, I'll learn as I go.
I know you can do it, Miss Kobayashi.
Something wrong, Tohru? You look a little down.
Down? Me? Absolutely not, Miss Kobayashi. I am perfectly...
Tohru?
Well, I failed you.
What?
I failed you, Miss Kobayashi. I didn't beat that disgusting little clown into an oblivion. She stole one over me in my first match. I failed you.
Oh, Tohru. You didn't let me down, you just lost a match. No big deal. You win some, you lose some. It's what happens. But if losing your first match has got you down in the dumps, perhaps I can find a match for you to have tonight on the final road to Culture Shock.
Really? Tonight? So I can avenge my humiliating loss against that delinquent?
Sure. Why not? I can find somebody.
Oh, Miss Kobayashi, you're the best!
You never let me forget.
I promise, Miss Kobayashi, I will destroy them, and I'll beat them to a pulp.
Sure. That sounds great. Just don't kill them.
Oh, Miss Kobayashi.
Tohru?
Okay, fine. I will spare them, but I will beat them with an inch of their life.
That's the spirit. Now go get ready. Also, try to find a way to change your scales into a wrestling attire. It can't be very comfortable to wrestle in the maid outfit.
A wrestling attire? But this is my uniform.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final road to RCCW Culture Shock. I am Kickar as usual, and as we saw earlier in the night, as you saw there, later tonight, Tohru will be booked in action against an opponent who I have not been told who it is yet, but at first, we have some action, a rematch from the Big Iron World Championship Tournament, Leni Loud versus Chloé Bourgeois.
The following contest is your opening match of this evening, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Royal Woods, Michigan, Leni Loud.
And there is Leni Loud, who will be set in action against her sister, Lori Loud, at RCCW's Culture Shock pre-show. It will be Leni Loud, but also on the pre-show we'll see their sister, Lola Loud, defend her Internet Championship. But Lenny's opponent tonight is somebody who's been on a roll lately, surprisingly. Someone who didn't start off the best, but someone who's been completely on a roll. Who's been improving as the weeks go by. And you can thank Kurt Hawkins or Brian Myers at Creative Pro for that. And now we await the opponent. The Princess of all Parisians, 1/4 of the Queen Bees, and a founding member.
And her opponent. He's coming to the ring by Pacifica Northwest. From Paris, France, she is one half of the RCCW Livestream Women's Tag Team Champions, Chloé Bourgeois.
Well, this is unexpected. It seems like Pacifica Northwest is coming out to accompany her friend, her fellow Queen Bee, to the ring. Now, both of these women will be in the Fatal 4-Way at Culture Shock to crown the inaugural prestigious champion alongside Sam Manson and Luna Loud. And like I think I said earlier, what would that mean? Will there be any dissension between the Queen Bees because of that? But I guess these two are showing off some unison here tonight, coming out together, showing off that all is good. These two, Tony, that they are the woman. Yes, these two are the Livestream Tag Team Champions, defeated Weird and Wild, and I believe it was the Crusaders on our last live stream. Our next live stream will be after Culture Shock, and here's the bell, and here we go. Oh wait, hold up here! Right out of the gate! Right out of the gate! Queen Bee's clutch! Right out of the gate! Oh my god, out of the gate! Instantaneously locking it in! Leni! And Leni's already out! Leni tapped! Oh my god! Chloé Bourgeois! Chloé Bourgeois in a matter of seconds! Put Leni out of her misery! This is not gonna spell well for Leni heading into Culture Shock, but this has gotta scream big stuff for the queen, for the princess of all Parisians. Oh my god! That was... Oh my... Chloé Bourgeois!
Here is your winner by submission, Chloé Bourgeois!
Chloé Bourgeois instantly tapped out Leni! Oh my god! Chloé Bourgeois! Already in the running for most improved superstar of the year! And oh, look at this. Blatant disrespect by the Queen Bees. Pacifica sends Leni out! Mr. Call for some microphones. And one on mic to see what they gotta say.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was a former LWF World Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion. That just goes to show what horrible taste in talent some people seem to have. Just like me and Pacifica's opposition at Culture Shock. There's only one result possible come the Fatal 4-Way. A Queen Bee walking out, holding the prestigious championship high. And the rest shall follow when the Queen Bees obtain all of the golds in RCCW. Now, I have heard a lot of questions lately, as has Pacifica. How will the Queen Bees handle facing each other rather than facing others alongside each other? Well, the answer is simple, and quite frankly, so obvious a dimwit like the one I just beat within a matter of seconds could get. A sisterly battle. The better woman will walk out the prestigious champion. But unlike the folly excuse that some obese whale gives as an excuse to put himself over his best friends, quote unquote, this is a true sisterly battle. The superior Queen Bee of that night, in that particular moment, will be the one to take the spoils for the Queen Bee. And I say with utmost confidence, either myself or Pacifica will be walking out of Culture Shock the first ever champion. Because an overhyped rock star and some goth could not ever hold the mantle of a champion in RCCW. So I hope you all pay close attention, especially you, Lucas Hackett, the one who repeatedly calls me the worst over the women's champion in existence when Jessica Rabbit was a thing. I want you all to pay attention and watch as the Queen Bees further prove why we are better than any women's wrestlers in this sport. Better than Lexi Bunny, Jessica Rabbit. Better than any women you throw our way. The Queen Bees will reign supreme.
And Chloé Bourgeois and Pacifica Northwest with a sign of unity as well as a proclamation of dominance. And oh, wait a minute! Speaking of the opposition, it's Sam Manson and Leni Loud assaulting the Queen Bees. Well, I guess there's your answer. The Queen Bees in a sisterly battle. They'll fight it out at Culture Shock to see who the better woman is. But they've got to get past these two first. Wait a minute. Oh! I should have seen that coming. Sam Manson. Well, hey, it's a fatal 4-way after all. It's going to be every woman for themselves. And now we got a brawl between these two. Oh, went for the headbutt, but no. Sam Manson went for the big boot, but missed. Big boot, no. Caught it. Wheel kick by Luna. And a knee drop. And now Luna here. Top rope. Looking for the stage dive. No! Missed the stage dive, and oh no. Sam Manson's got her up. Black Rain! Black Rain! And could this be a sight that we see at Culture Shock? Sam Manson was the last woman standing, but that doesn't matter. Who's going to be the one standing with the prestigious championship at Culture Shock? Only time will tell. I can't wait for that big match, but hold on, I'm getting told we have some ruckus backstage. Get the cameras back there. We have a bit of a ruckus going on backstage. What's going on back there? I guess the ruckus was Leni Loud making a beeline for the gorilla position. I'm being told Lori was pushing past a lot of people, shoving people aside. That was the ruckus going on. She shoved a few security was trying to stop her from making it into the gorilla position, but they couldn't stop her. And now she's assaulting Leni again. Lori just wants to decimate her sister. Punch to the face there by Lori. Shot to the back, and oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bitter break up on the chair. On the steel chair. That's gonna be a chaotic pre-show right there. Those two are gonna dismantle each other, but wait a minute, hold on here. Oh, look at this. It's the network.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the holder of the RCCW Mid-Card Money in the Bank and the live stream hardcore champion, Bart Simpson, and the #1 contender to the RCCW Warriors Championship, Lightning, the Network.
The network has arrived in Indianapolis, Indiana, on the final road to Culture Shock. And Bart Simpson and Lightning will face Thomas Salami at Culture Shock for the Warriors Championship. But what do these guys got to say heading into Culture Shock? Let's hear from them.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I have to ask is, are you ready? Are you ready for the era of Tommy Salami to be cut oh so tragically short by my man Lightning right here? Because at Culture Shock, the almost eon feeling era of boredom that fat, stupid slob Tommy Salami's held that Warriors Championship for will come crashing to an end. Culture Shock marks the night the network officially begin their rise to the top. The plan will begin, and it will begin not with a bang, but with a crash of thunder as the lightning strikes down. But not only is lightning gonna be in action, no. I have my own plans for the event. Because there seems to be a little pissant who likes to get in my way of cashing in my mid-card Money in the Bank. And that's that fucking stooge, Jimmy Controversy. That stupid, ignorant, little pale piece of shit. Jimmy Controversy, I've had it up to here with your bullshit. I've had it with you. So, if you like to get in my way so much, why don't we settle this in the ring? One-on-one at Culture Shock. And since the main show's all pretty much filled out, I'm sure Rixie wouldn't mind booking us for the pre-show. So what do you say, huh? What do you gotta say?
And Bart Simpson making a challenge to Jimmy Controversy for the pre-show of Culture Shock. Bart Simpson has had enough of Jimmy Controversy getting in his way. And it looks like Jimmy's gonna come out to answer. Let's see what he's got to say. There's Jimmy Controversy. He's got a microphone.
You want a match with me at Culture Shock? I'll give it to you, Simpson. But on one very special condition. If you put that mid-card Money in the Bank on the line. You think that scares me? You think that's gonna change my mind? I am so confident I will destroy your pasty ass. I'll do it. I'll put my Money in the Bank on the line. And if you win, you can have it. And you can continue the long, boring reign of GTS yardards like yourself being champions here at RCCW. But that's not gonna happen, thank goodness. So Jimmy, I'll see you at Culture Shock, where you will eat my shorts. You know, Bart, something tells me that's gonna be the last thing that happens.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a main event worthy match right there. Jimmy Controversy versus Bart Simpson, and the mid-card Money in the Bank's gonna be on the line. Oh dear, this doesn't look good. What does look good is that match. That's gotta be the main event of the pre-show. That's gonna be one hell of a match between two of the best cruiserweights on this roster. However, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have, as stated earlier, Tohru will be in action. And, oh dear, I pity Lola Loud. She's gonna step in the ring with a very pissed off Dragon Maid.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Royal Woods, Michigan, Princess Lola Loud.
Lola Loud has not seen much success in RCCW. She got a fall at Evolve, but ever since then, she got a fall in that big match at Evolve on the pre-show, but, well, she's kind of just flopped on the mid-card since. She's been unable to defeat. She got destroyed by Fluttershy, essentially, and I feel like it's going to be a similar destruction. Didn't get much of a crowd reaction, but here's someone getting a crowd reaction. It's Tohru!
And her opponent, picking up residence in Koshigaya, Japan, Tohru!
Here she comes! The Dragon Maid of Miss Kobayashi. And it seems like she didn't listen to it. She looks like she's looking at us. She's still started wrestling in the attire, but maybe she didn't have time. She couldn't find anything good to put her scales in. Who knows? Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Tohru is here, and the fans are on fire for Tohru. Big reception here for Tohru, with Tohru pandering to the fans. Bit more of a better mood. Looking very happy, looking very good. But with that bell rings, Tohru's gonna be all business. Catchy ass theme song, might I add. Look at Tohru, like I said, all business. Lola's about to meet the business end of Tohru. Here we go, bell has rung and we are underway. Lola Loud now, taunting Tohru. Oh, come on. Oh! Goodbye to your teeth. Goodbye to the remainder of your teeth. Your beaver teeth may have been knocked out, but more teeth are gonna follow. Oh my lord, what a lariat there by Tohru. And she's not even done. She's not done. Big lariat again. Tohru's got that dragon strength. Oh boy! Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire! Oh! Right in the neck! Look at Tohru! Tohru's fired up! Oh, here we go again! Bam! Tohru is not a small woman. Tohru has got to be at least, I believe, 6 foot. If I'm not mistaken, 6 foot tall. If at the shortest, 5'11". And oh! Using that dragon strength of hers. And if you're asking how do we... Oh, look at the bridge! Look at the bridge! And we can see Icy Led and Icy France! But nonetheless, if you're wondering how the fuck we know that she's a Dragon Maid, well, Peter Parker showed up, and we all knew he was Spider-Man, so, you know... Logic. Logic. It's a paradox, you know. Never mind. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Tohru, middle rope. She's been dominating this matchup so far. And a big lariat there from Tohru. Flying through the sky like a dragon. Cover here. 1, 2. No. Only a 2. Only a 2. And now Tohru hooking up Lola. Lola has not gotten a speckle of offense. Suplex there. Textbook suplex. By... And look at Lola. Escaping the ring, and Tohru wants her to get back in the ring. Oh my! Oh my! Yeah, you might want to regret that, Lola. Lola trying to rethink her life choices. And again kicking her off. And oh! Tohru! Flying through the air! She didn't get all of it, but she got enough of it to take out Lola. The princess taken. Ow! Jawjacker there by Lola. Oh, and a big kick. Massive kick there. Lola's on the run. Willing to take the easy way out, I suppose, but oh dear. Not looking good. Oh, one for a rolling elbow there. One for a... Oh, went the uppercutter, but no, didn't get any of it. And Tohru, just like that, back in control with the Muay Thai knees. Lola has not had much success in CAW in general. Oh my god, look at by the throat! By the throat! Backbreaker! And backbreaker again! Smashing the knee into the back. Well, oh, and a kick to the head though! And, oh, crucifix! Crucifix! One! No. Lola Loud, not, as I said, hasn't been seeing much success in CAW or in virtual wrestling as a whole, and oh no, Tohru's about to... Oh, another accolade of failure! Off that tremendous German! Lola has had a lot of run-ins, oh dear. Oh, Dragon Suplex, how fitting! Had a lot of run-ins, she's over in CEW with the Kingdom, who have been utterly embarrassed time and time again by CWA's Grandview Gang. Subscribe to CWA. That's the sister fed of RCCW. Oh dear. Splashing down. Also for giving shoutouts. I couldn't give it earlier. It was so quick, but Queen Bees. Chloé Bourgeois decided to call out Lucas Hackett. So I'll bring him up in a positive light. Subscribe to Lucas Hackett. CCW. Great stuff. And Tohru just letting out a roar. Tohru's all fired up. Look at this. This could be... Oh, that was a bad mistake. Yep, bad mistake. Bad choice, Lola. Bad choice. Rhapsody of Blue Sky. Rhapsody of the Blue Sky. Count to 1,000,000. It is academic. The victory is aca-freaking-demic. And consider it kaput. Tohru avenging herself of the loss on Avalanche. Very good job. Dominant display by Tohru. And there you can see the Rhapsody of Blue Sky, the move that put an end to it.
Here is your winner, Tohru!
A very well-deserved, a very dominant display by Tohru. This woman's going to be a champion here in no time. She keeps this up. Congratulations to... Oh, wait a minute. Harley Quinn! I don't think she looks very impressed. Oh, wait a minute, Tohru. Oh, and the fans are out for blood! They want to see a fight! And Tohru's looking to get one. Harley Quinn and Tohru talking trash to one another. Oh, dear. Oh! Right hand! And here we go! A brawl is broken out! Tohru and Harley Quinn hammering away on one another! Oh no, they broke it up, and they're going back to work! They're going back to it! Oh my, what a chaos!
I am extremely pleased with the changes that I am seeing implemented into the Knit Club. SpongeBob, you truly are the embodiment of Nickelodeon, of Knit Club. despite how you may feel about what me and Timotero did to Cat Noir, you stuck by the NC, and now you're going to better yourself alongside the others to fit the criteria that we need. Bravo to you and the rest of the NC. I promise you that we are going to the promised land, just as long as you follow my lead. And follow my lead in destroying our opposition at Culture Shock. Make Ace Marksman, CJ, and Nico Bellic all regret the day they decided to step up to your challenges. Just as I will make sure Marco Diaz regrets the day he came back and busted my nose up. Was that beating I gave you almost 2 years ago not enough to get through your thick skull? Maybe I beat you so bad you got amnesia that night, Marco. The last time we ever faced off before that moment, I beat you within an inch of your life. Your nose was broken, bloody. Your eyes were swollen black from how hard I'd beaten you senseless. Do you honestly think for 1 second it's gonna be any different than when I beat you senseless on Avalanche all those years ago? The only minor differences are, it's for the RCCW World Heavyweight Championship. You're actually signed to RCCW, and it's going to be a sanctioned match. Everything else remains the same. Still, your RCCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Hex, the leader of the Nick Club, the face of RCCW, the greatest of all time, the MVP, the main event player, Lincoln the Hex Loud. RCCW World War III 2017. I remember it like it was yesterday. The night the party host first arrived in RCCW. And who did he use as an example? Johnny Gat and Johnny Cage. Putting Johnny Gat on the shelf and running Johnny Cage out of town. I thought I would never hear from Johnny Cage ever again after that. I thought that was just going to be a one-off. That was the only time we'd ever meet. But boy was I wrong. At the draft, Johnny Cage returned to RCCW, super kicked me, super kicked my boys, and now he wants payback for what I did to him and Johnny Gat all those years ago. I don't blame him. If I were him, I'd be out for blood as well. But just because I regret what I did all those years ago doesn't mean I'm going to hold back what I'm going to do to you at Culture Shock. If I have to beat you senseless again, if I have to write you off of this company once more, quicker than you returned, I'll do it. If it means I keep my grand championship around my waist. A-lister or not, you're just another opponent to me. You're no different than anyone else I've faced before. And I will treat you no differently. At Culture Shock, I will remain your RCCW Grand Champion.
And there you have it, some work from our champions. Lincoln Loud and Kamikaze. Security has broken up Tohru and Harley Quinn. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the champions, here are the challengers. It's tonight's main event. Marco Diaz versus Johnny Cage. Challenger versus challenger. A rare inter-brand matchup, but here on the road to Culture Shock, it's all happening. It's gonna be one hell of a match.
The following contest is your main event of this evening, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Echo Creek, California, weighing in at 132 pounds, Marco Diaz!
Marco Diaz, one hell of a popular young man, has been on fire lately. Marco Diaz put on a stellar match with Kamikaze at the draft, but tonight he puts on another stellar match with Johnny Cage, and he's gonna put on a stellar match with Leni Loud at Culture Shock. But only one of these men can get the momentum that they need.
Here's Johnny.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The Earth Realm A-lister.
And his opponent from Venice, Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 190 pounds, Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage has arrived. The paparazzi are flashing their cameras, getting all the glamour shots of Johnny Cage. And Johnny Cage will face Kamikaze at Culture Shock. If you don't remember World War III a long time ago, I don't blame you if you forget. The Party Host first arrived at World War III, attacking Johnny Cage. The Party Host, well, rest is history from there. Now Johnny Cage is back in RCCW to much fanfare. He's going to seek his revenge out against Kamikaze. And Johnny Cage and Marco Diaz are about to go at it. Referee Tiger Sagat rings the bell and the match has begun. These two circling each other. Oh, look at Johnny Cage. That's that arrogance. Grapple tie up here. Marco Diaz had a bit of a disadvantage due to his height. Johnny Cage now looking to take advantage of the height. Drop kick, no. Drop kick, no. Johnny Cage uppercut. No, gets a forearm right in the face. And now Marco Diaz unloading with these kicks. Barrel roll, no. I went for Enziguri there, but missed it. Went for a punch, missed it. And Johnny Cage went for the People's Punch to imitate his rival, The Rock. Over in my good friend Moore's WWE. Here's a cover here. Subscribe to Moore, by the way. There's a kick out there. Where both of these men are in fact signed to the WWE. They were kind of brought here from WWE. And now look at this, Johnny Cage. Ooh! Hard elbow and a bow and a lariat to the back there of your boy Marco Diaz. Marco Diaz in trouble here at the hands of the Earth Realm A-lister. Kick to the gut. Now Johnny Cage wrenching that arm of Marco Diaz and flings him away. Marvelous arm drag there by Johnny Cage. Oh, and that was a bad mistake. And Marco Diaz telling him, I'm too quick for you. Is he, though? Maybe he might be. Oh, no, maybe not. Johnny Cage, oh, shot to the rib cage. And look at this, using his height advantage. Oh, look at this, look at this. Forcing him down. And stomping on the back of the neck. Johnny Cage displaying for the fans. His adoring fans. Oh. Sharp shot there, and now Marco Diaz rolls through the ropes. Backbreaker! Cover. Hooks the leg. Referee out of position. 1, 2, no. Only a 1. And Marco Diaz, look at him. He is all ready to go. Oh, and oh, God! Johnny Cage using his strikes. Johnny Cage is a bit of a high. Oh, hold up here. Cage bottom! Oh, there it is. The Cage bottom! Imitating The Rock! 1, 2! No, kick out. Well, as I was saying, Johnny Cage. Oh! Has been out with the Brahma Bull for quite some time. Johnny Cage, I was describing his moveset, he's more of a striker. A little bit of high flying in there too. Oh! To strike him there and on out. Wrench in the arm. Has the arm good and wrenched and flings him away. Oh, Johnny Cage was hot, but Marco kipped up, and here comes Marco Diaz. Marco Diaz now in the corner. Marco, Marco Diaz! And Marco, top rope. Oh, spinning heel kick. Marco Diaz, 2. No. Marco Diaz, straight up killing it. And Marco Diaz wants him up. He wants Johnny Cage up. Super kick, no! Shadow kick! Shadow kick! 1, 2, that's gonna be it. No! Marco Diaz kicked out the shadow kick! And Johnny Cage can't believe it. Johnny Cage is, oh God, he can't believe it now. Marco Diaz is in deep, deep trouble. Speaking of the United States Championships, also forgot to mention that oh wait a minute. Well, Johnny Cage is also the UCCW United States Champion. There's the combatant's elbow. The most electrifying move in all of Earth Realm. Subscribe to Manny Dangerously, by the way. Oh my God, the Earth Realm. The combatant's elbow, the most electrifying move in all of Earthrealm. And now Johnny Cage could be looking for perhaps the cover shot. No! The cage cutter, but he calls it, oh wait, hold up here! Marco! Munino! Destino! The move he has renamed the Munino in tribute to his girlfriend Star Butterfly. No! Not nearly enough! Marco Diaz! Marco Diaz! This scrappy youngster! Oh, wait a minute. Johnny... Oh! Oh! Backflip and a wheel kick! Oh my God! And now Marco Diaz to the top rope here. Marco Diaz! Phoenix, no! Oh God! And now look at this. Oh my God! Oh, and a lion salt from Cage. And Johnny Cage chanting for his adoring public. And Marco kicks up. Marco's up. Drop kick down. Marco Diaz. Wait a minute. Hold on. Leni Loud. The World Heavyweight Champion! And damn it, this match has been thrown out! That son of a bitch, Leni Loud, interrupting this match! The World Heavyweight Champion is struck and... Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Grand Champion! Kamikaze! Jujutsu! Kamikaze out of nowhere! Oh, and a springboard kick right to the jaw of the Hex! Kamikaze is strong! Wait a minute! Johnny Cage! Dash shadow kick! Johnny Cage is super kicking the Grand Champion! Holy crap! Look at BAM!
Here's Johnny.
Right on the jaw! Got him flush! Johnny Cage! The Kamikaze tried to take out the Hex Leni Loud, but as soon as he did that, Johnny Cage took him out! And Johnny Cage stands tall at the end of the road, too! Could this be the sight we see at Culture Shock? But instead of it just him celebrating, he has the Grand Championship around his shoulder as well! We will see, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Kick R for this broadcast. I want to thank you for joining us, and I cannot wait for Culture Shock. It's going to be one hell of an event. Wait a minute! Hold on here! We're not done just yet! Marco Diaz off the ring! There's the Marco! Single day Marco! Marco Diaz just took out Johnny Cage with the single day Marco! Look at this! Bam! He just rushed back into the ring and nailed it! Johnny Cage laid out! And could this be the sight we see? Marco Diaz standing tall! But with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist, Marco Diaz, the last man standing. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're home to see you at Contender. I'm King R, and I'm signing off with Marco Diaz, the last man standing.